In today's video, we're going to be looking at the RG350 emulation console, a device that many are touting on the internet today as being the best, most popular emulation device currently available on the market. So on this channel, previously, we compared the Pocket Go from BitBoy as well as the LDK Landscape, and I'm here to tell you folks, the RG350 blows both of those out of the water. So let's go ahead and take a closer look and see what is just so special about the RG350 handheld console. So let's go ahead and talk about what makes this little handheld so unique and help separate it amongst the rest of the pack of other emulation handhelds out there on the market elsewhere. Firstly, this device comes with an absolutely gorgeous 3.5-inch IPS display that has great brightness levels and exhibits no screen tearing issues that plagued other devices in the past. If you played any other open source emulation devices out there, well then you'll be very familiar with the system's user interface and layout. There are numerous built-in emulators, homebrew games, and also support to add several other emulators of your choosing. With built-in support for all your favorite gaming consoles at the ready, such as Nintendo, Super Nintendo, Sega, Game Boy, MAME, Neo Geo, and many more. I was particularly impressed with the performance of the Super Nintendo emulation on this device, as it suffered no stuttering or frame drop issues, even on some of the more demanding games that were originally designed for the Super FX chipset. Arcade games are well supported, and I found very few MAME for all games that had any issues running on this device during my testing. The only real hiccup I did find was some sound issues on some of the more popular Midway arcade titles such as Mortal Kombat 2 or WrestleMania. PlayStation 1 support is also a very impressive feature on this device, and what is sure to be its best-selling feature, this handheld has two analog sticks that feel and control exceptionally well in the supported games. I was able to run most of my favorite PlayStation 1 games without issue on the device, and I found that the analog sticks were supported in almost every single one of those titles. I did sometimes have to go into the emulator settings and make sure I made some adjustments in the menus to get them to work, but that was a relatively simple thing to do. I made sure to update my system's firmware to the most up-to-date version available at the time of this video, and I believe that attributed to my overwhelmingly positive experience playing these PlayStation 1 titles.
Let me guess. This is some of your handiwork, right?
The brass is still warm.
The build quality on this device feels good, the D-pad feels great, and the shoulder buttons on the top give this handheld a much more versatile setup that allows for a much better gaming experience when playing PlayStation 1 titles especially. The analog sticks feel responsive and sturdy, and they aren't thin or flimsy, and I had no real worries about breaking one off during gameplay. The speakers on the underside of the unit are plenty loud and sound great. And there's also a separate 3.5mm headphone jack should you want to remain silent amongst your peers during gaming, and a mini HDMI out port should you want to experience these games on a larger display screen. Overall, this device is an extremely capable little handheld at an affordable price that will be sure to give you hours of retro gaming fun. And that does it for today's video. Guys, if you're interested in picking up your own RG350 handheld device, I've got an exclusive coupon code down in the video description box below that you can use to bring the price down, that also includes free shipping. Go ahead and use that coupon code and it'll bring the price down to $69 shipped free to your house, which is an amazing deal in my opinion for such a powerful little device. If you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing. Make sure you hit that notification bell so you'll be the first to know every time I upload more great content like this. And as always, thanks for watching guys. It really means a lot.